First Tee Wednesday in Studio AP on Morning Drive, the first Wednesday of the month. I'm Lauren Thompson, pleased to be joined by Benna Kale, Senior Director of Outreach Programs and Implementation for the First Tee. And Benna, as you know, it's back to school time. A lot of our viewers nodding their heads as well. A lot of kids around the country wanting to experience golf through the First Tee National School Program. So tell us a little bit about it and why it should be on people's radar.
Well, the First Tee National School Program is one of our outreach programs for the First Tee. We put this program in elementary physical education programs around the country. What's unique about this program is not only do we introduce golf, we introduce the First Tee 9 core values and 9 healthy habits as a part of that learning. So children get that first introduction to golf in a fun, safe, challenging way, but also they learn about our core values and about our healthy habits at the same time as they're learning the golf.
And those life lessons that have brought so many people to the First Tee that are very important, not just in golf, but throughout the rest of their careers as well. Ben, I want to ask you, why do you believe is it important for golf to be brought to elementary schools?
Well, there's a couple of reasons it's important. One of the purposes of physical education at the elementary level is to introduce children to a variety of sports and activities so that they pursue health and physical activity for a lifetime. We know golf is one of those lifelong sports that they can play for the rest of their lives. And in that golf environment, we know that our physical educators aren't always familiar with golf and what they and how to teach that.
Okay.
So what we do is we have put this program together. It has the curriculum, it has training for the physical educators, and it also has equipment that is age appropriate and fun. So it enhances the success of the teachers. It's kid-friendly, so they get a great first start to the sport of golf. And like I said earlier, they're learning the core values and the healthy habits. And all of that plays into the bigger picture of why golf is so successful at the elementary level. And we have been successful with this program. And I guess we're in over 8,000 schools now across the country.
Wow, that's a huge stat. Congratulations for that. So, Benna, why do you believe so many teachers and physical educators, if we can call them PE teachers, I know that's the term people are more familiar with, why do you believe they have embraced the program?
Well, I think there's several reasons. We have done, with this program, we've implemented a combination of factors that make it perfect for the elementary physical educator. One, we've based it on national physical education standards developed by Shape America. And what that does is it's recognized now across the country as a quality physical education program. Two, we've made it flexible. From schools to school, from district to district, schools have different variables in which they teach. They're indoors, outside, they have time constraints, big numbers, maybe small space, and the program is extremely flexible. So it's written for physical educators, but also designed to be flexible, so once they receive it, they are able to adjust it. In addition to that, back to the core values and healthy habits, what we've done is we've embedded that learning into the golf basic golf motor skills that they're learning, putt, chip, pitch, full swing, fun, safe activities they're doing, but at the same time, they're learning courtesy and responsibility and respect and judgment and confidence. And all of those things play into the learning, and as I mentioned earlier, our healthy habits are a part of that. So it's so well-rounded for our elementary physical educators that they not only get the golf, but they get the character ed, the health education, and that can be taught not only in our golf lessons, but in everything they do, and actually throughout the whole school. So,
and the program can serve as quite a stepping stone, because if kids want to take their golf abilities the extra notch, move it on to the next level, how do you go about placing them in a local golf facility?
Well, so very good question. And another goal of the National School Program is not only would they learn golf in the elementary schools, but they'd have the opportunity, should they have a desire to do so, to find affordable, accessible golf in their communities. So one of the major ways we do that is through our chapters. So our chapters of the First Tee have transition programs, events, field trips, and things in which they invite these physical educators, their children, out to the golf course to learn what's going on in golf at their facilities, but also the life skills, the core values, and everything that we teach there at the chapter location. So we bridge, that's the big important thing that we do, we bridge the learning from the classroom to the golf course, and so they have that opportunity and not just in the elementary class and it ends there.
I love how you put that, but they're also having fun too, right? Because the game's got to be fun if you want your kids to play along.
That's exactly right. That's a big part of how we've written the curriculum, is to be, you know, a lot of times it's the first introduction to golf the children have is in this PE class, and if it's not fun, Forget about it. So they're not going to play ever again. So we make it fun, we make it safe, so teachers like it, so they know how to introduce golf in their PE classes in a safe, fun way. And then that next step to our chapters out into the golf community to pursue it further, should they want to do that.
Parents, kids, I hope you're listening. What an awesome effort by the First Tee. Benna Kale, thank you for joining us today in Studio AP on a First Tee Wednesday. But now something else to have on your radar. The PGA Tour champions, they head to the spectacular Pebble Beach. You've probably seen that on TV, right, Benna? It's beautiful, and they'll be joined by First Tee players as a great way to give back to the game. So don't miss old and young at this unforgettable event. Our coverage of the Nature Valley First Tee Open kicks off next Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Golf Channel.